Hello everyone, welcome back. It's me, Benches, and I know it's been a little bit since I've done a video where it's just like, a regular run-of-the-mill playthrough. But I've recently come across this wonderful little gem called Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. And I've enjoyed it so much that I kind of want to replay it again and take you guys along this interesting journey among this interesting game that's all about the mind and acceptance, and it's just a wonderful time all around. So sit back everyone, relax. If you're a little squeamish, this may be too much for you. If you have problems with things messing with your mental psyche, this might be a little intense for you, but it's a nice story, it's an interesting story, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So let's begin Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, right now. Our journey begins among a smooth, calming river.
Hello. Who are you?
My name is Ben. Who are you?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, but it does.
Welcome. You're safe with me.
Are you sure?
I'll be right here. Nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others.
What others? Who is it that you speak
I'll
of?
tell you about Senua. Now her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
It's like the movie Groundhog Day.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting.
It's like the game Lollipop Chainsaw.
They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness.
But not
There'll
like
be
Kingdom
other
Hearts
stories after
darkness.
this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn?
Because she's a woman who don't need no man.
For him. She wants to rescue him. He's already doing. I can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right?
I hear them all.
They've been around ever since the tragedy.
The tragedy.
That's not quite true.
Well, why are you lying to me?
Some are new, but they've changed.
We all go through changes. That's what
I
makes
think
us human.
Darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there.
I see bodies on spikes. That's not too reassuring.
Look, up ahead. You see it too?
You promised you gave.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
I thought there'd be a lot more fire and brimstone, personally.
Go back. It's not safe.
It is safe. Go forward.
Go back.
Don't listen to them. Listen to me. It's my channel. Go forward. I'll argue with these voices this entire time. They don't have faces. They can't see you. Just so we're clear, I'm not going to whisper this entire playthrough. This is just during this
Look around,
portion.
You'll see them. The drowned, the sick.
Hello. Welcome. It's going to be a
They
hectic
lie
day.
rotting in the fields and rivers of
We're
hell.
just going to be hanging out here, watching you.
Don't always
I
lie
hope
still
you're
here.
ready. Some weird things are going
This
to
is no
happen
place
to
of
you.
rest.
I'm dead, but it looks like I'm waiting for a bus.
To you. Can you see
There's no road,
see them?
only water and boats. I can't find my phone. Everyone has their own demons.
Stop. Can you feel them watching?
I feel it, but it's because I haven't had lunch yet. My stomach's growling.
They're watching her.
Dead people can't watch you. It's all a myth. Don't listen. It doesn't make sense. It's not real. Just like liquid soap.
What is she thinking?
That she's an independent woman, and she's here to save her man.
She's afraid.
Am I right, ladies? Mm-hmm.
You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years.
Hey, not everybody can pull off dreadlocks, but I think she's doing it quite well.
It just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable.
In the mind
It's like
is where we're most vulnerable.
Just enough light.
I know
That's all
this
you
because
need
it
to
happens
see it
every time I do
suffocating
long
power.
division. The bodies should scare you, but when you're a warrior, they just look like, well, they lost, and I will win.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own.
Of course she is. She has us.
That drives her.
No, it's the fear that you
Bravery
instill in
only
your
means
opponents.
something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
We're about to go really, really deep. For some reason, this forest is filled with a lot of dead and very nude people. But our boat has come to a halt. It is time for our adventure to begin.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know.
The internet must not exist in this time. I mean, disregard. The internet's not real.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
And so your adventure begins. So here we are, guys. This is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. A game developed by Ninja Theory. A budget title, some would call it, but a very interesting budget title.
Look closer. Look. Use your eyes. Why isn't she looking closer? She needs to look closer. Focus.
Stop telling me what to do. I've already looked at this, but I'll look at it again.
Do not forget my stories, Senua, because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Have you learned that we've discovered something? But just so you guys are aware, this is the Xbox One X version of the game that I'm playing. So, we have a few little fun features we can add during this playthrough. So right now, we're going to go ahead and show you we have it set to high resolution. But one thing I'll do for you, just to make things interesting, we'll kick it onto high frame rate, so you guys can get a little bit more realistic movement during this playthrough. There we go. Now we've got some more frame rate. So now we can just enjoy the game. And this game is quite the adventure. And without being too spoilery, I think you guys are really gonna dig it. The story is the true star of this game, among everything else that is just a joyous to play. So I hope you guys enjoy this interesting little playthrough, because I'll tell you right now, things are gonna get interesting, and things are really, really gonna get weird. Much like things are getting weird right now. Things are getting weird. I don't like this. Why is it wavy? What is the white? What is the?
The darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping.
I swear they talk about darkness like it's Kingdom Hearts. But no, there ain't no anime here, boys and girls. This is why I stay indoors. This is what it's like in the woods, folks. These people who like to go on nature hikes, people like to go exploring, and everything like that. There are other means. There are other ways. And so begins our journey. The weird wood horse mountain.
The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost.
Where are you?
And if we're not aware of this yet, that is the head of her beloved that she keeps in that sack. So much like the game Lollipop Chainsaw, we're trying to put that head back on that body, because he is the one we love.
He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
So, we must save our beloved. Gillian!
What is she doing? Why is she doing this?
But here is where we're going to head, and this is where our journey is going to begin. It's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a long one, and it's going to be a journey that's going to be full of learning and experiences. So I hope you beautiful people will enjoy that and join me in this interesting journey of Hellblade. So until then, guys, this was Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. I've been Benchez. I hope you enjoy this series, and I'll catch you beautiful people in the next one. See you next time.